It's time for a Devo tip. Some people seem to freely say whatever they want these days. But for others, the topics they openly talk about are dwindling. What's happening? Is the Lord pressing mute on some people? Or has cancel culture canceled some voices? Let's look at the Christmas story. Zechariah got muted. The angel Gabriel tells him, "You will be silent and unable to speak until your son is born." Being muted creates space for other voices to be heard, and sometimes God wants us to stop talking long enough to listen to others. But notice that God doesn't keep the mute button on Zechariah forever. When Zechariah is free to speak, he doesn't hold back. Listen to the power of his words. Because of the tender mercies of our God, whereby the sunrise shall visit us from on high to give light to those who sit in darkness, and in the shadow of death to guide our feet into the way of peace. That's Luke 1. So apparently, being muted has power, but so does the freedom to speak. Perhaps God is not the one who's muting you. You're respectfully listening to people sharing whatever they believe, but you've shut down about those certain topics. It's not worth it, you think. You've forgotten that the Lord gives the gift of silence and the gift of words. Is it time to unmute yourself? Could it be that God wants to mute others long enough to hear a voice of one crying in the wilderness, a voice that speaks the truth in love? That could be your voice. If the Lord had not been my help, the psalmist says, my soul would soon have lived in the land of silence. We need the Lord's help. I want to encourage you to ask the Lord to lift you from the land of silence, the land of cancel culture, and then press unmute. God will give you the right words at the right time, Jesus said. For it is not you who will be speaking. It will be the Spirit of your Father speaking through you.